Hello. Oh my word, I am frozen. Been to church today. It's Remembrance Sunday. Wearing my poppy. There's been a little bit of controversy this year about poppies, and they're not wasteful with them having the plastic on. This is the new poppy. You can see. Let me stand up. On tiptoe. Can you see? Yeah, and it's all paper. All paper. Traditionally, well, I think there's been many variations over the years, but it used to have a plastic stem, plastic piece, and if you can still get them, I think they've been available for about 3 years, but if you can still buy the plastic ones, that's because they're using up old stock. I suppose if that's something you're dead against, try to be very good with my plastic, but keep your poppy and just put in to like the collection. But if you have any poppies that have got plastic stems, Sainsbury's, according to the British Legion website, will take them and they will recycle them. Lots of people have like crocheted or knitted, like handmade ones, or you can even get the beautiful jewelled ones. I think there was a lot of controversy about those at first, but now that's something that is sort of accepted. I'll buy my poppy and I'll wear it, and everybody else can do whatever they want. I have no judgment here, so bought this myself, the leaders, the girls, today. Right, my kettle's just boiling, bear with me. Oh, Mr. Jax is feeding the dogs now. My head is absolutely pounding. I just got cold in church. Freezing. So a cup of tea is in order. Cheers. I had an interesting conversation with my friend and a colleague about, the winter being cold, like the winter's coming. It's officially still autumn, and I did actually look it up. I need to get a piece of paper off the desk, and it goes into December, evidently, autumn. And we're really indulging in the autumn. being cosy. The lights are on. I've come and put the fairy lights on. I'm going to go and put our rock salt lamp on in a minute, and I might slip into some loungewear. But my friend and I were talking seriously about how things change, like how your routine changes depending on where you are and who you're with and whatever, and depending what season you're in. And I was saying one of my routines is to try and improve like my reading. So she was taking the mickey out of me and saying, I thought you could read. I've heard you read very well. I was like, no, what I mean is reading every day is designating some time. And it's really hard to start a new habit. So she said, I haven't. Her children are like mine, are grown up. She has got 17-year-old twins, and one's at home. Yeah. And she said, before I had the children, when the children were young, I used to read to sort of get me to sleep. But now she just don't have time. And I said, I'm just reading 3 books at the moment, and she's like, 3. So I said yes, and I think I've shown you some of them. Where was I? On my books. That's my pile of books, which I think I showed you in the October vlogs. This is my poetry book, The Bees, by Carol Ann Duffy, and I've created a system to encourage me to read a bit more, to find those little nuggets of time. So what I'm doing is bringing my pile of books down with me and leaving it on the kitchen top, and reading a couple of those poems a day, which I've done just when you have a cup of tea. And then this is my non-fiction, my social history, which I'm really interested in. And I actually divided up the pages that were left to the amount of days that were in November. So I've worked out I have to read five pages a day which is working really well. And it's making me take that pause to sit down and just be still. So I finished my novel that I was reading, and when we were in Wales in September, we went into a really beautiful bookshop, an independent bookshop. So I treated myself to a copy of Anne of Green Gables. We watched the series last year on Netflix. We both really enjoyed the story, the scenery. I've read Anne of Green Gables a couple of times as a girl, but it was really nice. But I thought I'd like a physical copy, so that's what I'm reading. And then I've got some poetry books. Hello. Oh, a new month, you know what that means, don't you? A new pair of socks. Cast on new pair of socks. So I think last night I showed you the video. I haven't looked at the footage yet, but hopefully it's good enough. I chose the puffle socks designed by Alex from My Yarny Corner. Look at those. And I bought this pattern as soon as it came out, and I have made one of Alex's patterns before, and that's a crochet shawl. I test crochet that for her, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Whenever I wear it, I get lots of compliments about it. So I've been very good and used scrap yarn. Well, not scrap yarn, you know what I mean. The pattern calls for 2 50-gram skeins if you want to make them in 2 colours, 2-tone. Oh, I should have got that all untangled to show you. So I cast on last night, and then I've just been putting a few rows on. What do you think to these? Look at those. Isn't that beautiful? Really beautiful pattern, really beautiful. Very easy to memorise. Yeah. These are a slightly shorter sock, I think, than what I would normally make. So I'll see when I get up to the recommended length on the cuff, and I'll see. But yeah, I really like those, really like them. The yarn is just beautiful. It's it's Bird Street yarn, but when they were Mr. B's yarn. So that's definitely Bronte. And I had to get that, of course. This is, I made a hat, this is what was left over. And then, I'm not sure what colour that is, what colourway that is. They go really lovely together. Yeah. I thought I'd just come on and show you that. I feel a bit sniffly again. Oh my word. So I was just sitting here. Is it raining? Oh, I think it stopped. Yeah, I think it stopped. Just had some visitors. My stepson and his partner and the children all came round. It was just lovely, just lovely. So we're getting used to being able to do that. So yeah, that was really nice. I've got my mug. Look at those 2 lovely Jack Russells. I think that looks like Bronte and Max. Right, I'm going to go off now, and I'll come back another time and share something else with you. My hair's a bit wild. Thought I'd come on, share with you. I finished a clue too. Stephen West. Oh crumbs, what's it called? The Geo Gradient shawl. I keep calling it the gradient shawl. And I think the first 2 clues are, were very easy. So that's one side. I'm really pleased with my colours and the colour placement. Oh, the colour placement, the order I've got them in. Ta-da! So I'm really happy. So I'll just start with those again. Well, look, I've got all the ends. Oh, that's okay, that side, isn't it? To sew in. But that won't take me long once I get going. I'm not sure yet whether I'll sew the ends in first and then start on clue 3 or do it the other way around. So I've printed off clue 3 I've still got this thing, oh my word. I am not kissing Mr. Jacks anymore because he's got the lurgy and he's giving it back to me. It's like, you know, when you get these family things and it just like keeps circling around. So that's all I wanted to come on and share with you today. So I'm off out now. It's grey drizzly day. I've got the fairy lights on and my little rock salt lamp. I've done rounds in here, well, as much as I can. I should have washed the floor, but I did. So hey ho. Sometimes good enough is good enough. So I hope you're okay, my lovelies, and having a lovely November, and I'll see you soon. Oh, hello and good afternoon. Dare I say, I'm feeling so much better. I'm tempted with fate. So, I've done my jobs today. It's Monday in November, and I started working on my quilt that I should have started end of September, October. I'll show you what I'm going to be making, hopefully. It's from Patchwork. It's from Patchwork and Quilting. That's the magazine, and it's issue 24. No, it isn't. It's issue 124, 2003. And I'm hoping to create something like this. I belong to a quilting group, and we had decided to look at something a little bit different, like look at a theme rather than a technique. And we're looking to, so everybody's gone off, they've chosen something, and this is what I've chosen. And I never normally choose anything from a magazine. I don't know where I get my pans. I think we looked at techniques, so we looked at the techniques, so things like a Lone Star, that kind of thing. I'm trying to think of all the quilts that I've made, Disappearing 9 Patch, yeah, all those kind of things. But when I was flicking through this magazine, I was really drawn to there's something different, like a modern design. So you can use jelly roll quilts, or it's strips or fat quarters. So I've made my pink. Let me just show you. I'm quite proud of these. And they're all, so I've got 4, so there's going to be 16 different sized blocks within the quilt, and it's going to have a finished size of 66 inches, if it's correct. No, not if it's correct, if I'm correct. So hopefully it's all come out correct. I think it's supposed to be a bit of a I was going to say hot pot, not hot pot, but a bit of random. You just sort of take it from your stash rather than use jelly rolls. I think they're talking about working from fat quarters. So I started off, I should have documented this properly, because I know I'm starting to think to myself, my word, what did you do? Where did you start? So I just sort of cut all the almost pink strips out into 2.5 inch strips, and then just added them in. And I think I had to have 8 colours, eight pinks in there and 8 whites. So then I've moved on to my green. So I'll show you my green. So these are my green colours. Again, I think these two were in the original fat quarter pack I had, and then this has just been that one, that one, that one, and that one have just been fat quarters that I've had. So I've played about with them a bit. And if I'd really thought about it, I should have looked at the pattern and the instructions. So what I've decided to do now, I was just so lucky that the pink worked out 4 different pinks and I needed 8 strips. So I just repeated one colour twice, and that's how I did my pink. So the green I needed a bit more work on, because the green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The green's 6, but I need green 6, and I just thought they were too much. They were too far apart in the colour spectrum. So I narrowed it down to 3. So I'll show you what I've narrowed it down to. Right. Take this one out. Take this one out. Yep. Right. I'll take that one out. So there my 3 colours, and I've got to cut 6 strips to go my green square. Well, it's not really a square, it's going to be a rectangle. So I've cut it all out and I've laid it, and I'm quite happy with that. I think I've got a balance of colour. It looks a bit peculiar because I need to. It's going to shrink because of the 1/4 inch on each side, so it's taking 1/2 inch off. So let me sew those and then I'll come back and show you. Hello. Just thought I'd come on and share some progress on my quilt. You have to forgive me, I'm still sounding awful. My nose is still running today. It was okay, it's fine, and then I sat down and then it started, so yeah, no good is it, sitting down. I think I shared last time. Let's put this glass on. And I've got my comfies on. Done some jobs this morning. It's Sunday here. I've done some jobs this morning because I've been out the last couple of days, and so I had a bath and yeah, washed my hair for you guys. And I thought, right, I'll snatch a couple of hours and work on my quilt. So I think I showed you the pink blocks. Ta-da! Yeah. I just kept it all laid out on the dining room table, and I come in and I see what I've the progress I've made. I'm like, oh, makes my heart just smile. And I think, I'm not sure whether I was working on the green or the blue last time. We were chatting. So I've got the blue. And these are not supposed to match, I have decided, yeah. I've never made anything this bright before, and I'm just loving it. that one. So there's 4 blocks in total. So we have 4 pink, 4 blue, and then I have the green. And came in here on Thursday and with Freddie, our Fred, and we were looking for the jigsaw that he had started in October, and we just haven't had time to get it out and start it. So I said it's on the dining room table. So he trotted in here and he was looking at my blocks and he picked this one. He goes, "Oh, Grandma," he goes, "I really like this. This is my favourite colour. Is this for me?" I was like, "Oh no, lovey." He goes, "Who's it for?" I went, I think Grandma." So that's the green. I think I'm working on oblong blocks now. Duh. And I think these 2 are the same. I think, yes. 2 are the same. So there's 4 of these. I can understand why he likes them. But it was just his reaction. I was like, oh my word. And I'm so enjoying just cutting all my fabric up into 2.5 inch strips and then sewing them back together. And I just feel like going into my stash, cutting all my fabric up into these 2.5 inch strips. I've been watching, crumbs, I've been watching a podcaster. I don't know. I can't remember what she's called. I want to say the Wooden Fairy, but that doesn't sound right at all. I don't know what that sounds like. Or is it the Fairy Forest? Yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to have to... I'll have a look and see if I can put it on for you to go and have a look. I think she started at the beginning of this year. I could be completely wrong here, but she started anyway. And she had like 6 great big buckets of fabric. And I think they were in 2.5 inch strips, or perhaps she cut them into 2.5 inch strips. And she had no plan of what to make, but she's just made different quilts. And I'm not sure whether she works in the quilt shop, and I think it's in America, or she owns like the quilt shop. But it's been amazing what she's made. So that's been really inspirational for me. So now I'm on the last set of 4. And it's a colour that, colour that I don't wear and I'm not into, but when I'm looking around my dining room it's a goldy yellow. And it's the same, I was about to say the same wallpaper that I had in my other house. It isn't because it's stuck to the walls in the other house. But it's, I just had it redone exactly the same, and I had my curtains. And I lived in a Victorian house with a beautiful big rectangular bay window. So we took the curtains down. I didn't do it. Somebody did it for me. I paid the lady, and she made a pair of curtains for the door, and then the blinds out of the curtains that was left. There was quite a lot of wastage, unfortunately, because of the light coming through, but at least I brought some of that with me, and it matches the dining chairs that we've got. That was a side tangent, wasn't it? So my yellow, these are my choices. So I've cut these into strips. So these were, I think I had to get 5 fat quarters, so I bought 5 long quarters. So it's a width of the fabric, which should be about between 40 and 42 inches for those of you that are not quilters. And it goes along like it's called a long quarter because it goes across the length of the fabric, but it'll only be 9.5 inches. So if I wanted, I didn't think that far ahead, I should have seen if I could have had like 10 inches or something, because then I could have got 4 strips instead of 3, but here we are. There's another one. Should show you a bit closer. Oh. And this one. Is that better? This was always not a contender. is it spare? Reserve. I think that's the word, reserve. So that's out. And I need 3, I think. So I really love this one. So that's dead easy. I'm looking at these, right, okay. So I'm looking at these 2, and they're very similar in the sense of they're similar in tone and the fact they've still got white. They've both got white in them. Or white or off crime. Give that one. Or perhaps I need 4. Right, so that leaves me with these 2. Right, I can't decide. Okay, perhaps I'll use 4. I think I have to repeat, yeah. So there we are. Is that a... Yeah, oh, 1. Hold on. Not very good at holding things in my hand and then trying to show you. There we are, those 4. Those 4, sorry, I was showing. My face was behind the fabric. Yeah, so I like those. I think that's a balance, she says. So I'll just cut these there. I'll cut them. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Right, I'm back. Time for a tea break, I think. Yeah, I think this thing's going because I'm actually thinking I'd like a cup of tea and drinking some of it. Yeah, so I've cut with strips. Just saw that a minute ago. I think I took some footage. Hopefully my camera was on. And I've just made my first block up. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, rookie mistake. A thread hanging. Whenever I am working on a quilt and I'm piecing blocks together, I always piece one block and have that ironed, pressed and laid out, and then carry on like piecing as much as I can, and then we'll go back and iron like a whole bundle. What's it called when you crumbs, can't remember. When you put it through the machine and you just don't cut your threads like until the last piece is done. So you ready for this yellowy goldy? Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, if I say it myself, this quilt is going to be stunning. The designer's really good, really good. Looking at brights. So yeah, so I'm really happy. Oh, sorry, I was wobbling the camera then, so I'm sorry about that. I'll might not come back today. Hopefully I'll get these done, but I think that's enough of me waffling on about my quilting. I'll come back another time. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, my word. What a day it's been today. It's Monday. Doing my jobs this morning and then we went from the dreaded food shop. I don't know how, excuse me, that 2 weeks like just rolls around as quick as anything, and it was wet and horrible. Oof. So we come back, put everything away, had lunch, still a little bit to put away. And then I fell asleep on the couch. I'll never fall asleep. Never fall asleep in my hair. Oh. There. Oh, hopefully that's a little bit more presentable. So I just made myself a coffee, and I don't drink coffee, apart from occasional Irish coffee. I thought I'd try and wake myself up. Have you ever gone to bed and been really tired? You get to bed, your head hits the pillow and then you can't sleep. So I've not had a night like that for weeks and weeks, but yeah, I thought I'd come in here and look at my quilt. I finished my lemon blocks, or my yellowy blocks. Ta-da. All in there, wonder. So that's most of the piecing that has been done. Let me just get something. So this is my crib sheet. You understand all my maths. Oh, I've been trying to work all that out to get the length, the finished length. So I have to take a 1/4 inch out either side. And I've got to do this now. Kind of put it together. But before I can do that, that's what I have to do. So they're my blocks. And then to join the blue and the yellow, there's a white piece that's going to go down the middle. And to join the pink and the green, there's a piece that joins that. And then to join the two pieces, there's a long white piece. So I'll show you all my piles. Wow, isn't that a wonder? That is a real wonder, a real wonder. So now I can feel I'm obviously in a quilting zone or a patchworky zone because it's all I've been working on the last few days. So I have to put those magic white strips in and then get the whole lot. Then I'll make a whole. I'll have four big squares and then I'll put them together and then I'll have a quilt top. And then that's when I'll go, I don't know what to do, don't know how to quilt it. I need some backing. So top tip, if it works for you, I ordered, it's supposed to be 66 inches I think, width square, 66 by 66, which is just shy of a double bed. So I ordered a duvet cover from Mataland. I think this was £20. It's pure, it's 100% cotton. You see that? So one side's white and pink, and one side's pink. It comes with 2 pillowcases, so I can use the pillowcases for Bonnie, and I hope I'm not repeating myself. So it means I won't have a join in the back of my fabric, and I need to decide what side I'm going to use. Yes, I just found out that I've got quilting on Wednesday, which I wasn't expecting. I thought we'd finish. I thought I'd just missed everything, but I haven't. So that'll be really handy to go to the big room and ask the ladies for help and get my quilting sandwich together. Yay! Right, let me see if I can get this sorted out. Hello. Good afternoon. I just spent a couple of hours this afternoon prepping my blocks, ready to put them together. You won't see me today because I'm still in my pyjamas. I've had a day where I've just got involved with things and time's run away from me. And I wanted to do this because I'm going to quilting tomorrow. So yeah, I look a right fright. So I have to join the blocks together. The top row, so a strip from there to there, and then the bottom row, a strip from there to there, and then join both of them so that I've got a complete square, and then put the, I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to put, there's going to be a border all the way around, but whether I'll just put that on first and we'll see how that goes. But I'll tell you something, I'm really chuffed with myself. This is so brighter than what I would normally use. So this has been a good exercise to come out of my comfort zone. Yeah, so I think my creativity is slowly coming back. yeah. Right, I'll get on and then I'll come back and share with you again. And just like that, it's finished. Oh my word, I am beyond chuffed with this. Oh my word. Absolutely, absolutely love it. Wow, I can't believe that I've executed it. Yeah, really, really happy with it. Really happy with it. And now the moment of dread. The next stage is quilting it all. Patchwork, I love. Oh my word. Yeah, everything, all of this fabric is all out of my stash, apart from like the yellowy, mustardy ones, because I didn't have the right colour hue. The white I think I had bought. Pretty sure that I bought that and that was in my stash. But yeah, oh my word, I'm so in love with this. I can't wait to take it tomorrow and show the ladies. I think most of them will probably have finished their quilt, but I'm happy that I'm at this stage. And if tomorrow I can get it laid out and pinned together, sandwiched together, I'll be more than happy. I do have a hankering for some hand quilting. Oh my word, I just can't like keep looking at it. I'm just smiling. It's just such a happy colour combination. Oh my word. Right, I'm going to go. Oh my word, so happy, so happy.